Hey there, guys. This is Kyle. My name is Kyle Bethune. I'm with Red, White, and Bethune. And this is my weekly cooking show. Well, I try to do it weekly. I missed last week. I don't know why I missed last week, but I did miss last week. So basically what we do is we hang out, we make a meal together, live, no editing. It's pretty much on the fly type stuff. So we make a meal together and put it together. And I always like to hear what you guys are having at home or wherever you may be dining tonight. Also, let me know where you are dining tonight. But in lieu of the new year, and yeah, happy new year, by the way, for all of you out there, because we saw some of you probably the other night, but happy new year to you all anyway. We're gonna, a lot of people like to change up their habits and their diets a lot during New Year, so we are gonna keep up the healthy-ish food going. We're doing I'm sorry, not a Caesar. I've been calling it a Caesar salad. A Greek salad tonight from scratch. We're gonna be making our homemade dressing. We're gonna be putting it all together, and then we will be taste testing it to see how good it is. So without further ado, oh yeah. By the way, check out my fancy dancy new apron that I got from Santa this year, Chef Kyle. I would just go with the Kyle part. Definitely not a chef, but yeah. Thanks you guys so much for being here, and let's get started. So let's go ahead and put our dressing together. I went ahead and measured a lot of it out, but I'll go through it with you. Basically, like most salads, vinaigrettes, you have two base. A lot of dressings are oil based with vinegar. Those two is kind of the start to many dressings, and the variations are endless from there. How you go from there. We're going to start with that. So we got 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Again, this type of thing, when you're using it and you're not cooking with it, the highest quality you can afford or find, it's definitely recommended. We've got 6 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. I love vinegar. I'm a huge vinegar nut. I eat pickles, and I'm one of those guys, once I'm done eating the pickles, I drink the juice. I love vinegar. We have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then I didn't measure the pepper. I kind of just went with, I like a lot of pepper, but I would say it's probably close to 1/2 also, maybe a shade less. We're going to be doing 2 garlic cloves. I love garlic, so we're going to be going with a fat one and a little guy. We will be pressing these, and then we will be mincing them up. And we have a 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Again, this is one of those products, buy the best you can afford or find. And then once we go, I'm not going to add this into the seasoning, but we will be sprinkling some of this Mediterranean blend seasoning on top of our salad once we get it done. So basically, we're simply just going to mix. Well, actually, first, we're going to cut up our garlic. Why not?
Let me get some comments while you are...
give me a couple comments. Throw them at me. Lay them on me.
Anna Key says, good morning from Australia.
Good morning. That's definitely not what we're having here, but good morning.
Nursing Our Travel Bug says, sup.
Sup me.
NOTB.
I'm going to bet that's Bill. If I had to bet, I would say that's Bill.
Nat11 says, make glizzies. I don't know what that means.
We'll go with it.
Ian Stan says, hi again. Venturesome couple is here.
So we're going to go ahead and mince this up pretty good. I mean, you can obviously use minced garlic if that's your thing. I get it. I use it a lot also. But, when you're using it for something like a dressing where the flavor and the aromas are really going to be prevalent, I like to use as fresh garlic as I can. I've been lazy lately, and I've been buying this bag garlic that is already peeled. So it's basically pull it out and cut it up, so I've been cheating a little bit myself, but it's okay.
Eddie T, one of our Bethoonies, says hello.
Hey there, Eddie. Happy New Year to you and Debbie.
RV Steve Travel says happy New Year, everyone.
RV Steve, and I hear rumor tell that RV Steve may be making a video soon.
Oh, pray tell.
Yeah, so
Lorna McKenzie saying hello, Jen and Kyle.
Hey, Lorna. So we're gonna go ahead and add in. I mean, my director or my producer.
Now go this way a little.
Go this way. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So we're going to add in our 6 tablespoons. Tablespoons of red wine vinegar. I don't know where you are, but
right
here
there.
we are.
Perfect.
All right. Look at that, oil and vinegar. They just separate. All right, come in with our salt. Again, that is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, about the same pepper. Then we have our Dijon mustard, 1/2 teaspoon Dijon mustard. This thing comes out better usually.
Yeah, it's really stuck in there.
Running in there and just, ugh. All right, good enough, I guess. Suppose it's gonna have to be. Yeah, I mean, it's simple. I mean, it's kind of, oil and vinegar is gonna do their thing. just kind of blend them together. What we're going to do is blend them together, and I'm going to put it in the fridge while we're prepping the remainder of our salad. That way it can get some chill to it.
It smells really good from back
to
here.
me, I honestly, I like oil and vinegar for salad, period. Like even without this stuff, I'm a huge oil and vinegar nut. Again, anytime you're making something like this, I highly, highly recommend using the highest quality oils and vinegars you can get your hands on. All right, let's go and throw this in the box and let it chill for a few.
Let's see. Dreaming Out Loud's here. Another one of our Bethoonies. They say, hello, friends.
Hey.
Deborah McDermott says, I joined a couple minutes late. What are we cooking?
Currently, we're knocking crap out of the fridge because it's literally jam-packed, and I need to throw a strap around to keep the damn door closed. But here we are. We're making a Greek salad from scratch. We just made our dressing. We're gonna go ahead and start prepping the rest of the salad. Let's get on it. Where's my salad?
Ian Stan says, today we're having sushi. I'm so excited to splurge on sushi. God's so good, but God's so expensive.
Oh my God, sushi! You speaking my language, man. I honestly snuck some today. There's some grocery store sushi. Definitely not my favorite, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. And it wasn't bad. I had a California roll, which is not my favorite again, but it was the cheapest they had, so that's what I got. So again, I'm using romaine lettuce. I mean, typically the Caesar salad, or why do I keep saying Caesar salad?
You made Caesar salad last week. Actually, you did do cooking with Kyle last week.
No, I did. It was a week before.
Whatever.
But I make a lot of Caesar salad. But tonight, we are definitely, most certainly making Greek salad. So
you almost said Caesar again.
But I got me some organic romaine hearts here. I like to do my own lettuce. One, it's cheaper. Two, I can control it and wash it and chop it the way I want. But to each their own. I bought some the other day and it was not pretty. This looks a little better. It's not perfect, but it's definitely a little better. Produce has not been good. I don't know about where you guys are. Let me know in the comments. How is your produce looking where you are? I know it's wintertime, so pretty much everything has to be imported for the most part. But it just hasn't been good. So what I like to do is chop my lettuce up, pull it over here into my colander. I'll go ahead and do all three of these heads. Yeah, I think I'll do all three. And then I'll wash them, and then I have a spinner, which that's my jam right there, and then I'll spin them all together and put them in my huge massive bowl over there.
Sterling Holmes says hello everyone. So what's for dinner? Because I'm hungry.
We are having not Caesar salad, but Greek salad, folks. Yeah, we're having Greek salad. I just handmade the dressing. Whoa, that was awesome. Super simple. It's an oil and vinegar base. Like pretty much a lot of dressings you're gonna eat, Italian, pretty much whatever. With some seasonings and a few other little things, and then we're kind of prepping our salad.
Melly Ann says, gotta have garlic. Try roasted garlic. Roast the whole head with olive oil. Wrap it in parchment paper. And then foil and bake at 350 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. Awesome sweetness to any recipe. Yeah, hugs, you guys.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. I'm not there yet. I wish I had that time and that ability to just really dive into that stuff. I have been making quite a few things though lately. I made hummus recently. My first time I made actual homemade hummus. It turned out pretty good. I think Jen was a fan. We go through quite a bit of hummus for the most part as a family. So I tried making that, and I'm also going to attempt making my own salsa because we go through salsa by the gallon. So for affordability reasons, I need to make some salsa.
Diane B says everything is so expensive.
Food has gotten absolutely unreal. Like I honestly don't know where it ends. Like what, it's I don't know. Honestly, it's by far, and I've said this and we've said this many times, it is by far our biggest expense in bus life. Everybody's like, oh, fuel's crazy, this, that, and the other, but food is by far our biggest cost. And we've honestly cut down eating out to next to nothing. Like, we don't eat out very much. It's just the way it is. I mean, we do try to eat healthy. I buy a lot of organic stuff. I do try to, we eat a lot of fresh vegetables. When I do cook meat, it's typically a higher grade meat. We buy higher grade eggs. I just, try to be healthy, but it's gotten to the point where I don't know where it ends. Hopefully it'll get better. I mean, that's all I guess we can really hope for. But what I do is I wash them. I cut my 3 heads, my hearts up. Then I wash them with my handy dandy OXO salad mixer, and get one of these and see what comes out in your water. It will surprise you.
Michelle K says, I've been watching for over a year. Love the cooking shows the most. Hugs to the family.
Oh, thank you. I enjoy doing them. I mean, I like I say, I'm definitely no chef. I don't know why my apron says chef. I'm definitely not a chef, but I do enjoy cooking. I enjoy making good food. I love good food, so I figured I better learn how to cook it because I definitely can't afford to go eat it every night out. So.
We do have a new show coming out Thursday.
Yep, we have a new show coming out Thursday. It'll be Behind the Wheels. Super excited about that one. It's basically going to be a daytime talk show. This coming episode is our first one, so we're going to be basically diving in deep to our mental health journey and kind of where led us up to where we are in life right now.
Lettuce, and you've got lettuce.
I do what I can. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I know Jen is. This is kind of her brainchild. I come up with enough of them and keep her busy. So this one right here is kind of hers, but we're going to make it the best we can. So it'll be this Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to check it out, set a notification, set an alarm in your phone. If you would, please share the link. I think she's already given the link up yet.
Yes, the link is up on
YouTube. We have high hopes for this show. It's something we're both, care a lot about. We both worked very hard on our mental health in the past few years. So it'd be important for it to do well. That's the point anyway.
Nomadic Night, some more of our Bethoonie says 100% ours too. It's crazy. We spend more than our housing payment on food.
It's crazy. I mean, we have 3 kids. So I mean, we're feeding, quite a big, and our kids consume a lot. Honestly, I think the more I buy, the more they eat. So yeah, I mean, we go through a lot of food. It is what it is. I shop at Aldi a lot, which I love Aldi. If you've never heard Aldi, it's kind of a discount store, but they do offer a lot of healthy organic options. They offer a lot of dairy-free, gluten-free options. So Aldi's a good one. And we love Trader Joe's. If we're in an area where there's Trader Joe's, I'm typically going to Trader Joe's. And we also started shopping at Costco, trying to buy in a little bigger bulk. And I have noticed some savings there on certain things we would spend quite a bit for in the market. You can go there and buy double the amount or a much larger size for maybe $1 or $2 more. So I think it's worth those membership clubs definitely for stuff like that. So I've been doing my bell pepper. We love bell pepper. I absolutely love bell pepper. But I think when you're eating a salad and you're prepping vegetables for a salad, you don't want to overwhelm the salad with a bite of vegetable. So I think sizing is very important when you're doing vegetables for a salad. Because you got a lot of flavors you're trying to blend together and mix together. So what I'm going to attempt to do is cut these in about 1 inch. I don't know. Actually, I think I'm going to slice them. That was a last minute change there. I was on a fly type thing, but I'm just going to slice them pretty thin and then go from there and see how that turns out. Because again, I think, you can, bell pepper is not too bad, but something like onion, you can definitely overwhelm your dish a lot if you put too big of chunks in there. Especially when you're making things like salad and guacamole and anything like that, where it's, it's kind of a dominant flavor in the dish. So I'm going to cut these thin, which I try to do all my veggies thin. I prefer my cucumbers thin. Let's see how thin we can get these.
Let's see. Would you like a comment or two?
Yeah, give me a couple. Has anybody said where they are tonight? What they're having for dinner? I want to hear that.
Tony Lee says ribeye, green beans, and diced potatoes on the Blackstone in Melbourne, Florida for the winter.
Tony Lee got it right. I mean, he's doing it right.
It's with an I, so I'm assuming.
Gotcha. Either way, you're doing it right. Ribeye is my jam. Jen's like ribeye. Ribeye's where it's at.
Nope.
You got to have that marbling in there. You got to have that fat to make a great steak.
Kimberly Laughlin says, hey, guys.
Hey there, Kimberly.
Actually, Ian stands commenting on Ben's skills in the background with the yo-yo. Says, nice skills. I can't tell which child you are. LOL.
Yeah, he got that for Christmas. We were somewhere the other day, and he took it with him. And it was an older gentleman. He's like, man, I love seeing, these young bucks. I think that's the word he used. Playing with these old toys that I played with growing up. I mean, I like that. I actually really was into yo-yos for a period of my youth. And it's cool. I think that's cool also. Has no electricity, has no power plug. They actually have to get a little creative with it. And yeah, he really digs them.
Rick Rossiter said, Kyle, I will give you $5 to cut the hair. But then Richie Vargas says, haha, OMG, Rick, I'll up it up to 100.
Wow.
I love his hair. It's not going anywhere.
That's quite a sweet offer, though. I didn't think twice about that one. So as you can see, guys, I'm trying to cut them thin. Bell pepper's obviously one of those things that isn't extremely overpowering. but I like to keep my stuff as uniform as I can. Definitely not a chef. A chef would be like, blah, 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 talking to you and slamming out some beautiful cuts.
I think you're a chef in my heart.
Chef in your heart, yeah, because I make your food, so you don't have a choice.
Yeah, well, if I want to eat.
Yeah, if you want to eat healthy food or edible food, you kind of got to go with me.
Life Rewind, it's a honey balsamic shrimp in the air fryer over salad.
Wow, that sounds pretty amazing.
That does sound delicious, actually.
Yeah, I love dinner time. I love nighttime. You know, I actually grown to enjoy my mornings a little more than I used to. I used to be anti-mornings, but I do enjoy them now. I'm a coffee nut. So I like to sit there. I think that's when you know you're getting close to your midlife. You just want to wake up early and drink coffee before anybody wakes up. I think I saw a meme about that the other day, but it's true. I mean, it's a very relaxing way to start your day. But I do enjoy evenings. You know, dinner time, making a good meal, kind of kicking back, relaxing, watching some TV. You know, I really do enjoy my evenings.
Then we lay in bed and chill.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, we work a lot. I mean, I know a lot of people think we live on vacation, and we do have an amazing life. Don't get me wrong. I'm extremely grateful for what we get to do, but we bust our butts. I mean, we're always working on something to do with something, or something's broke, it's got to be fixed. We're making a video. So, yeah. But we had a new vlog come out this past Monday. If you haven't checked it out, we would appreciate it. I think it's a really awesome vlog. It's pretty short, really entertaining. We took our, so we got some new scooters, and we took them out actually in our hometown, and took them out for a date day. Went and had some lunch, rode around the downtown area, and had a good time.
It was. That was a fun time with you, babe.
So normally I can bust through vegetables pretty quick, cutting them up. But like I said, again, I want to really make sure these are cut somewhat uniform and as thin as I can get them. Almost cut my finger there. That would have been awesome.
No, it would not have. DOL says tonight was a leftover night.
You know, that's okay. We've got some leftovers. We may have one of those tomorrow, depending on how much of this is left. We don't get a lot of leftovers. With our crew, they can put away some food. I'm missing something. Where's my onion? What did you do with the fruit, the basket?
It's down here. Hang on. Pardon me. Excuse me. How's it going? Voila. There you go.
All right, cool. So I'll go ahead and mess up a dirty dish because I think I don't have dishes tonight, so that's okay.
Yep, the kids have them.
All right. So we got 2 bell peppers. You could probably get away with 1 large one. These are pretty small. We, like I said, we really do like bell peppers, so I went ahead and did 2. I got some red onion. This is the one you got it for me is you got to watch because it can definitely overwhelm a dish pretty quickly if you're not careful.
Life Rewinded said hacky sack was my favorite. No, don't cut the hair. Love it.
Oh, I remember hacky sacks are hard. That took some skill.
Venturesome Couple, one of our amazing moderators, says coffee is the best way to start our day too, Kyle.
I've grown to you can probably see here my fancy dancy coffee machine. I love making a nice latte in the morning and just sitting there and listening to some easy music. I even have a morning coffee playlist. That's where I am in life right now. But I thoroughly enjoy my time. You know, usually Jen gets up. We're usually about the same time. Usually between 7:30 and 8 we're up. Yeah, and we just kind of hang out and drink a coffee and talk about what we're going to try to accomplish that day. And I really have grown to enjoy that. I used to dread waking up. Like I would literally lay in bed for like an hour, like trying to figure out what I could do to not have to get out of bed. So I've gotten a lot better.
You've gotten much better at that over the years. Those look like cute little onion rainbows.
Yeah, so I've kind of cut these thin also.
EF says we love Kyle's hair. Takes an awesome Bob Ross to a whole new level. Totally keep it. Laura McKenzie, another one of our Bethoonies, says Kyle must never cut his hair. Life Rewinded says my hubby finally likes coffee after 30 years.
Yeah, I mean it is definitely, I don't see this one's too thick. I don't like that. I like my onions better. It's an acquired taste. I honestly, I started out with creamers and all that, like most people do. I like it now with some oat milk. That's all I put in, no sweetener. I'll do a dash of honey a lot of times because I like the taste of honey and I like the medicinal purposes of it. So I'll do a little bit dash of honey. But that's it. And if you're buying a good coffee and you get a good cup of coffee, you don't really need a lot. All right, so we're going to go ahead to our cucumber. I like to use English cucumbers because they are delicious. I don't know. Let me know if you've never used an English cucumber before. Highly recommend it. They always come packed in these little, they always come like vacuum sealed, which is kind of a pain, but
The Van Cool says we smoked ribs for 8 hours today.
Nice. Dang, that sounds pretty good. I'm a barbecue freak, man. Like I love it. I could just sit out there all day and watch it. All right, what I'm gonna do again? Keep up I always like my cucumbers thin. Also, that's easier said than done sometimes. I try to keep them thin, so I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna slice them here. Then I'm gonna have them.
Have them. Nomadic Knight says, "Where was your lunch? Looked like a salad at the Columbia restaurant."
Yes, it was. We love the Columbia. I don't remember which kid it was. Jen, one of the kids, Molly.
Baby shower was there.
She had a baby shower there, and I bet she in her pregnancy had at least 20 of them things.
Probably 30 or 40.
Like anytime we were in the area, we were either getting one to go or we were going there to grab a salad. It used to be much cheaper. I think you could get a salad for like $9.95. Now it's $15. So it's definitely grown up in price. But it is honestly probably the best dinner salad I've ever had anywhere in my whole life. It is amazing.
Man, those onions in my eyeballs.
They don't even bother me anymore.
Well, I'm glad.
The only ones that usually will get me is yellow onions. Will get me sometimes. Red, usually not so much. Sweet onions don't really bother me.
Ian Stan says, almost none of us has seen him without long hair. I'm interested in how he will look. Just go back a little bit.
Yeah, you can go back about a year, maybe around a year, you can see what I look like. I had short hair my entire life. I mean, from when I was started getting haircuts, it was pretty much high and tight, military looking for a lot of the time. So I just kind of let it go. When I get tired of it, I'll cut it. That should get me pretty close. Oh, come on. I hate that my slicing is so slow, but I really want to try to get these veggies as uniform as I can.
Davina says Ben likes yo-yos. That's cool. I live next to the town called Luck, where the founder, Boyd Duncan of Duncan's Yo-Yos, lived in Wisconsin.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's actually what he's playing with is a Duncan. I don't think Duncan's what it once was, but still Duncan. So what I'm gonna do is stack them up. Way I don't save a little bit of time. Go ahead and have them. A lot of people will take the middles out. You'll see them. I don't know. They'll kind of pull the seeds out. The seeds don't bother me. I don't care. I don't mind. I love these things. I can just, by themselves. I absolutely love them. A lot of times, as I'm trying to chew, a lot of times I'll just take salt, cut them thin like this, and take salt and pepper and just good little snack. But there's like no calories in them. So
Mrs. Kelly says, "Cool away, Kyle." Nikki Bella says, "Hi, Jen, Kyle, and family. Love you. Bless you."
I haven't seen Nikki in a while.
How's it going, Nikki? Ian says, does anybody else want to see Kyle paint since he looks like Bob Ross?
You don't want to see that.
Rick wants to know, would a slap chop make this easier? Like a slappy choppy thing.
I mean, yeah. I don't know if it'll make it easier, but definitely make it quicker. I don't know. I enjoy knife work. I'm not good at it now, but I'm 10 times better than I used to be. I don't know. It's just satisfying to me. It's something I don't mind doing. I was almost about to walk out of the store, and I caught these radishes in the corner of my eye. So I'm going to cut up a few and put them in at least my salad.
Why the radish of my eye?
Absolutely.
Yes. Leaf Lover Liz says, "Hey, guys." Hey, Liz.
Yeah.
Debbie says, "Hiya, I always love catching you two on the lives. Two of my favorite people on the net."
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you being here.
Life Rewinded says, "Waldorf salad is one of my faves."
Waldorf salad. I've heard. What is a Waldorf salad? I feel like I know what that is, but I can't picture.
I feel like your mom's made them.
I think so. I feel like I know what that is. Ooh, do you like radishes?
I love radishes.
Okay, so there we go.
Steve Persia says, "Hey, Kyle and the family."
Hey, Steve, they're over at TTO.
Kyle and his stalking abilities.
Well, I have a few Facebook friends that I talk to. I don't talk to a lot of people, but I keep in touch.
Aw, Steve's one of your Facebook
friends. I keep in touch these days.
I love it. You guys are buddies. Samantha says, "Don't mess with the Zohan." Ian says, "Just saw Kyle with the short hair. No offense, I like your hair better now. Also, you made me more interested to see you paint. LOL."
Yeah, I don't know that anybody wants to see me paint. Actually, we've been painting apartments, which I know is not what you're talking about. I freaking hate it. I despise painting. I'm not good at it, and I don't want to be good at it because I hate it that much.
Life Rewind says, "I want to see his hair straightened."
It's pretty. I mean, I would say it's what, probably this long, maybe somewhere like that.
Babe, it's like down to your shoulders.
Yeah, I don't know.
wet.
I don't know. I just wear it.
I brush it for
I'm actually probably gonna wash it tonight. All right, what do we got? I think we're getting close. All right, so what salad or what Greek salad would be complete? That's a feta cheese. I love feta cheese. What do they call it? I call it sticky feet cheese, but
where's the dairy-free version?
Well, we'll deal with that in a minute. Are we good? Are we ready to do this thing?
I think we're ready. We're ready to assemble.
Right, let me go ahead and pull my dressing out.
Steve Persia says, "Is that a cooking apron?"
Yeah, Jen bought it for me, or I should say Santa got it for me for Christmas this year. I don't know why she put chef on it, but here we are.
You are the chef of this bus, okay?
The lineup, the competition wasn't very stout, but I am definitely the chef of this bus.
Samantha says, "Your rapport. You guys have such an amazing rapport."
Wow, there's a lot of liquid in that.
That's what she said. I had to sneak in one. That's what she said.
You didn't have to.
But I did.
Okay.
I did. Priscilla McGill says, "Hi from Knoxville, Tennessee. Love to watch a man who can cook."
Ooh, we know some Knoxville. Thank you for being here. I almost forgot the freaking Calamot olives. Mike, Kyle, what are you doing here?
I don't know. What are you doing here?
You know what I almost said there?
What?
No, I can't say it all here.
You can tell me later.
What you doing?
Oh, ha ha ha. That's one of Jed's favorite things. Oh, our buddies aren't on tonight.
Love these. I guess typically for a Greek salad, they would be left whole with me. I want to have mine.
Yeah, you do what you want, baby.
I'll do me.
Ian says, "How tall are you, Kyle? Your head looks like you're hitting the roof."
I am about 6'2" tall. My hair brushes most of the bus on the roof. The roof, I would say, is right around 6'4". So.
Yeah, RV Steve Travels has to tilt it.
Yeah, it's my next bus will definitely, one of the items on the list is a higher roof, so that would be amazing.
Those olives smell nice.
I love olives. God, we bought this. Aldi has this olive spread. It's basically a bunch of varieties of olives, and it's kind of they not dice them, whatever I want to say, process them. It's just like a
olive
spread.
tapenade.
Yeah, it is. Oh, so good. If you love olives, if you don't love olives, it probably tastes like crap. But I love it. We love it. Right, so obviously you could assemble this salad any way you want, but in my household, like many dishes I make, not everybody likes everything, so I'm basically going to do it as I go. Do you want to be the taste tester?
Yes,
Let me
do
go ahead
actually.
And cut this cheese up a little. Cut the cheese.
Cut the cheese. Ooh.
I didn't expect this. It's in a block. I mean, it's, what do they call it? Traditional cheese chunk in brine.
Oh yeah, it's always like typical feta is in chunky chunks.
So I guess I'm just gonna cut it up. I've had salads before where it's like they'll put like a block, slice on there, and it's up to you to kind of, cut it down to how you want or whatever. I'm just gonna put a little knife through it a few times, give it into some manageable sizes, and then we will go from there.
BW says, "Hey Jen, where did you get Kyle's apron?" Where I buy most all things, on Amazon, but then I had it embroidered at an embroidery shop.
Is that what you did at the mall that one day?
I did, and then I got that other present.
All right. Am I making for you? Let me see.
How's it? It's smelling great back here. H-Doc says he cooks and dusts. Lucky girl.
Well, I'm a lucky guy too. Jen does a lot. She keeps the wheels on the bus
rolling.
Yes, she does. All right, what do you want on your salad? Do you want the lot?
Yeah, I want the whole thing. Like I want the whole kit and caboodle.
You want to give me on that? Give them this view. So I'm such a pig. I'm such a mess maker. Are they seeing me here?
Yes.
All right, so we can put it in. I know there's some salads I will assemble, the entire thing and mix it together. I get it. It works better. But again, with my family, it's not quite that straightforward. Not everybody likes everything, so it just kind of becomes a pain in the butt. All right.
Am I eating this one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Should I use your cheese?
Yeah.
Hold the phone.
Yeah, well, I gotta have dairy free. My life is boring, y'all.
Where the heck is it?
In the bottom drawer. Steve Purchase says, love the kitchen reno.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, my buddy Mike did an absolutely amazing job. It's perfect. It's to think of how many times we have messed with this kitchen and this area. You know, we literally could have rebuilt it the whole bus at this point. But anyway, it is at the point where we do love it.
You should show them
like, how do you make it's dairy free feta cheese crumbles.
Put it down a little because the camera can't see it. Hey, it works. My stomach won't hurt afterwards.
Let me see. What is it made out of? It's filtered water, organic coconut oil, modified potato starch, and sea salt. Let me try a piece. That's actually not bad.
Ooh, hey.
That's actually not bad. Probably one of the better fake cheeses I've had. How much do you want?
I love feta. So give me,
hand?
Yeah. There you go.
All right, so I got olives and some onion.
Ooh, yes.
I did not do any protein for this, so.
No.
Jen's kind of been wanting to go more of the vegan route again. For her, that's fine.
For her, that's
yeah,
fine.
I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know. That doesn't really sound like much fun to me.
What you looking for there, buddy?
Something that's scooped as dressing. I want to keep it classy.
Keep it classy.
Are you gonna come over here and try it?
Oh yeah, I guess so. All right. My on camera debut. I'm not in this position very often in the kitchen.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm better at producing lately.
All right, there you go. Mix it up and do the damn thing.
Let me get a fork here.
I guess I can move this out of the way.
Yeah, I guess so. So you really did like the feta cheese?
Actually, it's not bad. It's got a really good flavor to it. It actually tastes like cheese, which is unusual for that. Good?
Oh, really good.
You feel like you're in Greece somewhere right now?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I really do.
That's it, guys. That's what I got. I appreciate you being here, as always. We try to do this every Tuesday. I make a dish, usually from scratch or as much from scratch as my abilities will let me do it. So thank you for being here, as always, guys.
Thursday?
Yeah, come see us Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be our talk show. We've worked really hard on it.
Oh, we're diving deep, though.
Yeah, we're diving deep. We're going to basically kind of give our mental health journey. We're going to, our first one's going to be our personal mental health journey. And the things that kind of led us to where we are today. I think that's important to share. Not that we're experts, or not that we are wanting to tell anybody how to live their lives, but we feel like there's people out there that could get some value out of the things we've been through and kind of learn along the way. So that's what we're going to be doing Thursday. But anyway, for tonight, thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot to me. And enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will see you guys Thursday.
Bye.
Bye-bye, guys. Take care.